Quit clowning around. I'm smiling because somebody called me a clown yesterday for something I posted, and I loved it because I know what my values are, and I know whatever this man, whatever fired in this man who commented on one of the social media channels about something I'd posted. Obviously it resonated with him in a way that he didn't want to face it, and I'm cool with that. I appreciate your feedback, buddy, thank you, because it is all just feedback for me. It's nothing that upset me at all. I was bemused by it at first, and of course then I realised, well, I'm just holding up the mirror. It's a reflection of himself that he doesn't see, because whatever he says about anything has got nothing to do with me, but everything to do with him. And if I've said something that then reflects something within him, he either acknowledges it as something he has to work on, or he'll lash out because he doesn't want to talk about it, or it's all about resonating and being on a certain frequency. And obviously I was on that frequency with him that day, and that's cool. It's not the first time, it'll not be the last. But what I realised about when doing these videos is it's become a cleansing process for me. It's an outlet of energy, if you like. So anything that happens in my world, anything that reminds me of something that I believe in, or something that I can talk about which will help me get rid of an energy, which might even in fact help somebody else, then that's all good for me. The cleansing process, getting rid of the energy, getting rid of all the past condition, the stories in my head that don't serve me, all this comes out, all these videos and what I do just act as a conduit so I can get rid of the things that do not serve me, or the things that I believe should be said. And that's why I'm doing it. So anybody that comments, it's all feedback. Sometimes it triggers other memories, other things that I've been through, other experiences which are relevant for what I'm talking about, just like today. So that's why I've chosen to talk about this, that if anybody chooses to attack you in some way, physically, verbally, then because of something you've said, then it's got nothing to do with you. And yes, you might get fired up, your adrenaline goes up. That's happened to me before. Why is he saying that? Why is he calling me a fucking retard? Which is another comment I've had. I like clown better. But way back then when that happened, I remember feeling I was going to rip his head off. That's how I felt straight away. That was my first thought. That was my ego kicking off. But then I get to say, okay, but is that true? What are my core values? Truth. Is that my truth? No. I don't have to prove him wrong for me to be right. I know what I believe. It's got nothing to do with him. Just like what he said got nothing to do with me. It's just how I react to it. And at first, the reaction was there until I stopped and thought. Then I realised that he wasn't important. Blocked him. I don't need anything like that in my life. Doesn't affect me anymore. I chose not to see it anymore. So there's always a way to remove that. You either accept it as feedback and see it for what it is, that you've resonated with somebody else and they may or may not like what you're saying, and then they get to choose what they say. So it might be something good, something I say might resonate and I get a thanks, or I might get called a clown, or worse. But that's cool, because I get to choose how to react. I get to choose whether I allow that to affect me or not. It's always about how I react, about somebody else. Because as I said, what other people say, whatever people choose to say or do as a result of something I've said or done, has got nothing to do with me, because I can't control it. All I see is I become a mirror. They see a reflection they don't like. They can lash out, or they can accept and realise that there's something that they have to work on. Anytime this happens to me now, I look at my core values and also look inside and say, okay, he's my teacher today. Why is this affecting me in some way? There's something in there. There's a story. There's a bullshit story. There's a validation. There's a justification. There's something in there in myself. And that's what I get to look at. And that's cool. So, has that ever happened to you? Have you ever really got angry by someone saying something about you? Was it true? Did you even ask? Or did you just feel like you were being attacked? For me, it's just who is being the teacher. Thanks for watching. Till tomorrow. Catch you later. See you guys.